Hi everyone, my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we're going to be playing through a game that is currently on Kickstarter called First Ascent.
This is a 2 to 5 player game that takes roughly about an hour to play. It's designed by Kate Otte and it's about rock climbing. And so today we are going to be doing a full playthrough and we'll show you how to play it.
Yeah, and so that is the thing that initially drew us to this game. The fact that it is a different theme. You know, this is a theme that we haven't really seen yet.
Yeah.
So it is about rock climbing. You're trying to climb several pitches on this mountain, which you're about to see, but you're also trying to score your own objectives as well as the shared objectives on the board. And as per usual, we are going to start with a general overview of the rules and then go into our full playthrough. So if you're interested in jumping around, we will include timestamps down below.
And we'll also leave a link to the Kickstarter campaign down below if you are interested in this game.
And with that, I think we're ready to begin,
Yep,
right? So if you please direct your attention to the center of the table, we're all set up here for a two-player game of First Ascent. So this is the mountain, the said mountain that we were talking about. We're going to be climbing this mountain.
The desert mountain.
Yes. So this is going to be far less dangerous than doing it in real life, right?
Yeah.
And so just to kind of give you the lay of the land, we've already met the mountain. This is the desert side of the board that is specific for
2 and 3 players.
Yes. It is split up into 3 different areas. We have the ledge in the middle here that separates the 2 different areas of the mountain. The head wall, which has tiles that are all flip face down, as well as the apron down here, which we're going to be initially climbing. We also have the asset cards, which we're going to be using in order to climb these pitches, as well as our asset boards and character cards, where we're going to be laying down those cards in order to climb. Like we were mentioning, we also have personal objectives, as well as shared objectives, and climber's rope.
Of course.
Because we're going to be using them in order to climb these pitches.
Yep.
And so over the course of the game, we're going to be climbing from pitch to pitch, discarding asset cards and spending our other resources in the form of water and psych, which is here on our tracker. As we climb further and further up or through the mountain, we're going to be leaving our rope behind. As soon as somebody places their last piece of rope, the game will end, and then we'll calculate points based off of everything that you're able to achieve. At that point, whoever has the most points wins. And so a round is split up into 3 different phases. The very first phase is the climb phase, where players are going to be taking turns going back and forth, climbing the different pitches. For your first turn, you're going to climb one of the bottom pitches here in the bottom row of the mountain. And you do this by discarding asset cards from your hand equal to the different symbols that are shown on the pitch itself. When you discard asset cards, so say if I were to use this asset cards to climb one of these pitches here, I would discard them to my board. And on your board is labeled for all of the 4 different types of cards that you'll see in the game. So if I were to spend this slab skill, I would just place it face up right there on my board. Now, of course, you have to pay everything that's showing on the tile, but that's just an example. And if you're able to pay for everything, then you move your climber onto that pitch, and you'll be able to score that number of points at the end of the game. Now, if you are one short of being able to fulfill everything on the pitch, then you can risk it by rolling this die. And the die shows several different faces. The check mark means auto success. Some faces will require you to give 2 cards to your opponent or give 1 card and 1 psych to an opponent. And as long as you're able to fulfill the die, then you still succeed.
Right.
So now on a future turn, I can climb any of the pitches that are adjacent to the one that I'm on. And so if I were to do that, I would leave behind a piece of rope to show that I climbed that pitch. The next person to climb this specific pitch must spend 1 less asset, but also gets 1 less point for climbing that pitch.
Exactly. And the way you denote this is you would place yours on top. That way you know who is there first for endgame scoring.
Yes. And so this also means that, you know, some of the pitches are only worth 1 point. So in climbing those pitches, you might score 0 points, but you may still want to climb them because of some of the objectives that you may see either shared or personal. Once somebody gets to this 3rd row over here, then all of the pitch tiles that are in the head wall get flipped over. And at that point, they can now use the ledge to move either across or adjacent, because the ledge connects all of the tiles that are connected to it.
Yeah, exactly. So normally how Monique kind of described over here, all these are connected to that 1 pitch tile. Technically, this one, you can walk across the ledge and go to here.
Yes, and vice versa. So you can kind of traverse this ledge as much as you want.
Right.
Once you've climbed your pitch, then you end your climbing phase by drawing a climbing card. And so these climbing cards are basically just going to give you 2 different scenarios that you choose from. And usually you have to sacrifice something in order to earn something. And this is something that we will go through during the playthrough. Now, I do want to mention that during this phase, if you are unable to climb a pitch, or if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can choose to rest instead by laying down your meeple, and then you skip the whole drawing a climbing cards part. At the end of the round, this will allow you to draw additional resources. Then you end your turn by saying off belay, and play passes to the next player.
My turn.
Once all players have climbed or rested, then everybody goes into the follow phase, and this can be done simultaneously. And so during this phase, this is where you can collect bonuses. So some of these cards have technique symbols shown at the bottom left-hand corner. Some don't. but some do. And there are 4 different types of technique symbols. If during the round you're able to play at least 3 of the same type of technique symbol, then you score 2 points, and you get those points from the supply, and you get to place it here in your point tokens area. That's going to be 2 points at the end of the game for each one of those that you have. In addition, the reason why we're placing these skill cards in their own columns is because if you're ever able to collect at least 4 of the same type, then you can turn 4 of them in order to acquire an asset token. And so these are permanent assets that you're going to place. They're earned assets that you place here. And depending on which character you have, some people might have more of a capacity for these. I only have space for 4.
Yeah, I have 6 for my character.
Right. And so what happens here is now in the future, when I go to climb a pitch, I can always just use this towards that green asset skill.
Exactly.
These never go away. So this is kind of like a permanent one of those asset cards. Then all of the cards that you played for the round get flipped over because those technique bonuses can only be scored in the round that you played them.
Exactly.
And finally, the round ends in the re-rack phase where all players get to draw asset cards and skill cards depending on what they did during the round. If you climbed a pitch, then you're allowed to draw 3 cards from the spread and/or the deck. If you rested, then you can draw 4 cards and/or water and psych. And so you can do any combination of these resources, but when you draw cards, you're going to draw them from the portalage over here where they are separated into their different skill types. So there are 3 different skill types and 1 gear type.
So in this way, resting allows you to actually pick the exact kind of cards and assets that you'd like.
Then you end the round by passing the first player token counterclockwise. And so as soon as somebody has placed their final rope, then the game will end at the end of the follow phase. And you go into endgame scoring. So you can earn points by fulfilling your personal objectives. Every player has 2 of them. You can only score 1. And these personal objectives will tell you what you need to do in order to earn the points at the bottom right-hand corner. So sometimes they require you to climb certain pitches with a certain type of name, but they're always usually marked by a symbol. And those symbols you can see on the pitch themselves so that you know which ones are going to go towards your objective. You also score points for the shared objectives, and anybody can score these. And we'll also go through these when we play the game. And of course, you score points for all of the pitches you've climbed and the point tokens you've earned, as well as 1 point for actually reaching either of these summits. And at that point, whoever has the most points wins. And that is pretty much how you play this game. We're just going to do a little bit of cleanup and then get started with our playthrough.
Okay, so we have reset the board. We are ready to play the game. We have to figure out who goes first. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 2, 3.
You?
Me.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, I always go scissors. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. All right. So I am first player. And so we do have to introduce the fact that we have asymmetric player powers.
Yes.
This game does power. Asymmetric
we have asymmetric personalities.
Personalities, yes. This game comes with 5 different characters, but they're double-sided, so a total of 10 different asymmetric characters.
Yes.
So let me introduce mine since I'm first. I am the Overstoker, and it says, my enthusiasm for climbing is off the charts. On each pitch, you may substitute 1 psych for any of the other required resources. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so ready to climb these mountains and these ridges that I'm willing to just throw up the fingers, you know?
That's awesome.
Let's do it.
I mean, you need to. You need to be excited to climb a mountain like this,
And
right?
so I start with, exactly. I start with 5 water and 5 psych. And then I also have access to 6 different spots for earned assets throughout the course of the game. That's me.
Awesome. Okay, so I am the bionic woman. So as an above-knee amputee, I have to get creative with my technique. So once per pitch, I can substitute 1 skill for a different skill card of my choice.
Nice.
I have fewer assets, but the bionic woman is also my hero. So there's that. I am proud to be representing her today.
Yeah. And you start with how much water? 4 and 4?
Yes, I start with the standard 4 and 4. Okay. Now, we each also have our 2 personal objectives. And so our shared objectives for this game are going to be climbing 3 crack pitches. And that'll score you 4 points. And the crack pitches are the blue ones. So all of these pitches are labeled by color and type. There's the arête, there's roof, corner, etc. And so this is for crack.
So that one's looking a little difficult because I see only 2 cracks so far, 1 and 2.
So we're going to have to venture.
So we know it's somewhere here, but to traverse from here to here is going to be a little bit difficult.
I mean, this
but
is
there's
an
any. Yeah, exactly.
We also have climbing 3 flake pitches. So those are the red ones, which is also looking kind of scarce. And the final one is gaining 1 point for each sunny pitch we climb. And the sunny pitches are going to be the lighter colored sides of the rock, essentially. And so I believe that's it. Since you are first player, you get to draw your skill cards. In a 2-player game, it's just first and second get 5 each. So Naveen will draw all of his starting hand first, and I'll draw mine.
Okay, so I get to take 5 total cards. I'm going to take definitely this gear. I'm going to take this green, this one, this one. So that's 4, and I'll leave you with that red right there. So I'm going to take a 1.
A technique-less slab skill.
Yes.
Your generosity.
Hey.
All right, so let's refill these, and then I get to take my 5.
Yes.
Oh. So if ever there's ever 4 of the same type of card here, then you flush the entire thing. So we got real close there. Okay, I'm going to take this one, so 2 green, a red, and then I'm going to top deck twice. 4 and 5. Aha.
So
all right.
definitely don't need those other reds is what you're saying.
Maybe. I don't know. Definitely. That's such a strong word.
You'll need them later. Oh, red. Oh, there's going to be a flush. Do you want to just flush it now?
Yeah, let's just flush it now. So this
Save ourselves a shuffle.
Yeah. So discard that, and let's do a new set of 5 to start the game. 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, that's a little better distribution.
All right, so we are ready to begin. Starting with Naveen, where would you like to climb first?
Okay, I'm identifying a location. I picked my cards accordingly, and I would like to get some cards down here so I can have those earned assets in the future.
Come on, you're stoked. Your character is stoked.
I'm overstoked, actually.
Yes.
So I am going to go to this arete over here. Irene's arete. And I think I will be able to do this completely. So, based off what I grabbed, I have gear.
So, going from left, let's go left to right, top to bottom, just in case you can't really see it that well.
So, the first one is gear. I'm going to play this one here.
Nice.
1. I have 2 green, which are basically face skills.
Perfect.
So, 1 and 2.
Climbing the face of the mountain there.
I am. And then I'm playing this crack skill, and I'm a child, so I laugh at toe jam. Toe jam is a thing.
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
You gotta hand it to them.
Okay, and then I must pay some water. I have to drink just to get going. So we are gonna give up some. You know what? Instead of giving up water, I'm gonna give up psych instead.
Okay.
To represent that water. That is my special player power. So I figured I might as well do it because maybe I need to go somewhere else that needs water. Okay, so that...
Going back to toe jam real quick, that is really impressive that you're climbing the mountain with your feet in there.
Yeah.
Like you slipped your feet into the crack.
Into a jam, yeah.
That's amazing. All right, so you were able to successfully climb this?
I was, yeah. So that is me right there. We draw a climbing card. Do you want to be the one to read for me and vice versa?
Okay.
There you go.
So, too much gear.
Oh.
You either lug that heavy rack up with you, so you have to lose a water and gain a power technique token, which is the muscle symbol, or you offload some gear onto your partner and all other players gain a gear card from the portalage. I really like that option, but it's up to you.
Well, since I saved myself a water, I might as well lose that water I saved.
Okay.
And I will gain a power trait token. So this is for me.
Yes.
To kind of use whenever I try to combine assets.
Right. During the follow phase, he can discard that. If you have 2 other of those symbols showing.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I have 1 showing. This is the second one. I don't have a third one showing. So
but you can hold on to that though. So that's good.
All right. Okay, so that is me. That is the end of my turn. So, we have to say off belay when you're done.
Yay! So it is now my turn.
Yep.
Thank you for that. All right, so I'm going to start by climbing this flake. It's leap year flake pitch. And so it's going to cost me...
Well, we'll have you go face up because you're not resting. Yep.
It's going to cost me a gear, which I don't have.
I don't remember you pulling a gear unless you
I didn't.
Okay, yeah.
So, I know maybe I don't want to. No, I didn't. I didn't pull one.
Okay.
So I have to play. Let's go through the other ones first. I'm going to end up rolling that die.
Okay.
So I'm going to play the face skill for that one. This is a wild, one of the 3. So I'm going to play a crack skill for that.
Okay.
And then I have to spend a water.
Nice.
So now, because I don't have the gear, I must roll this die.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm just going to roll on the board.
Yep.
Okay.
Success. Very nice.
Yes. So I didn't have to spend anything more. I survived, and I'm on this flake pitch. Perfect. So now I'm going to end my turn by drawing a climbing card. Would you like to read it to
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay. Party above you forgot some gear. Oh, that sounds good for you. Bring it up to them. Draw 1 summit beta token, which is one of these, which kind of give you a special power, and lose water. I guess you hustle and be like, hey guys, you lost your stuff. So you got thirsty.
Okay.
Or you can swipe the gear, lose 1 card from your hand, and take a gear card from another player's board and add it to your hand. So you could take this one technically.
But what do I have to spend to do that?
You lose a card from your hand. So it's kind of like you're swapping.
I'm going to do that.
Wow.
So I lose a card from my hand.
You lose a card from your hand, so it goes to the discard.
Okay.
And then you take my gear from my board.
It goes to
so
my hand.
I'm the guy. I'm the one. Wow. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, well played. Well played.
That's very sweet. All right.
Nice.
So that is the end of the climbing phase. We're going to go into the follow phase.
Okay.
Did you play enough cards to earn any point tokens?
Definitely not.
No, neither did I. So no techniques.
Nope.
Then we don't turn in any cards for assets. We just flip these over.
Okay.
That ends the follow phase.
Nice.
And now we're going to re-rack. So starting with Naveen, neither of us rested, so you get to draw 3 cards from the spread slash deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick up one.
Okay.
We're gonna take a gear since you were so rude.
That's a good one. That has a bunch of
it has one of
on
each on there, so that's
nice.
1, 2, and then gosh, it's paining me, but I will take this red one here. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's refill this.
I was debating.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You're good.
Well, that's a lot of purple to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
A nice slab skill. Let's do another gear.
2.
And
Better take a purple.
I'm going to top deck the third one.
Oh, you're gonna force a
The realm of secrecy.
You're gonna force a wipe if you put a purple out there. Okay.
All right. One more.
Okay, good.
No, you're fine.
I didn't want to clean up.
Okay, so that is our re-rec phase. We passed the first player token.
Okay, reverse.
And we begin again.
Yep.
So now starting with me, I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb sideways to
nice.
this slab. So because I'm leaving this pitch, I'm gonna leave behind my rope
Nice.
to show that I've climbed
So
it.
you are one flake of the public objective. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I am now worried because you're counting.
But you're going into dark territory, Monique, which
I
is
know.
a public objective.
That's okay.
the
There's
opposite.
some other objectives here that I'm working towards.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm going to go ahead and climb this pitch. It's going to require me to spend a gear.
Okay.
So here's my gear. 2 reds instead of
Reds are slab skills.
darn. And I just realized that I didn't plan my technique symbols properly.
Yeah,
because
that's a challenging part of the game.
Yeah, I don't have 2 reds, unfortunately. So I'm going to go with 1 red.
Okay. Are you gonna risk it?
No, I'm going to substitute.
Okay. So you're gonna use your ability.
Yeah, I'm the Bionic Woman, so I'm going to substitute this crack skill for the second red, second slab skill.
So you can do this once per turn.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend my 1 water and 1 psych.
Nice.
Now, I was tempted to risk it again, but the repercussions are a little bit strong.
Plus
I want to
you-
keep this card.
Plus, you want to lay down these cards. You want to get 4 cards so that you can have a permanent asset as
Right.
you try to traverse the mountain.
Yeah,
so, okay.
exactly.
That's fair.
So that's everything. I have climbed. I'm now going to do my climbing card.
Sure.
Do you care to read that for me, please?
Sure. Okay. Flexing flake. There's 2 options here. Awkwardly stretch around it, gain 1 of these symbols tokens, and only draw 2 cards during the re-rack phase. So normally you draw 3. Wow, that's perfect.
And if you
for
can't
right
see
now.
what that symbol is, it's basically the same technique
The 2 yellow.
symbol that's on these cards.
Yeah, it's this one right here.
So, I mean, you can read the other one, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to choose that.
Or gingerly tiptoe up it, gain 1 of the kind of that ruler, the measured one, and lose 1 psych. I think you know what you want to do.
So this symbol is for balance, and this one that Naveen was talking about, the second one, is precision.
Precision, yeah.
I think I want to do the first one.
Definitely, because you'll be able to score it,
Yes. So I gained this token, but I'm only going to get to draw 2 cards during the
cards.
re-rack phase.
which is not bad.
So that's not bad. All right. Off belay.
Off belay. Okay.
Over to you.
To me.
Where are you going to go?
Okay, I am going to move up to this arete here. And so it's a cheapie. It's a cheapie. Okay, so I lay that back.
Okay.
I'm going to play a gear card. So I think I want to play this one. Not my super stoked one. And the next one is a wild. So let's go ahead and I kind of want to get these greens kind of stacked up here. I have 2 so far. So I'll play this one here.
Okay.
And then
2 waters.
2 water, yeah. So from where I'm here, I don't see much water
Yeah.
after from where I'm branching off. So I'm okay with spending 2 water instead of any psych. So that is my turn right there. So I think we're going to do a climbing card.
Yes. Ready? Okay. So slow party. Do you confront them? This is a slow party that you've come across.
Oh, like they're in my way.
Yes, there are snails on the card. It's really cute.
Oh.
Here. So do you confront them and ask if you can go first? And if you do, all other players draw a card from the portalage. Or patiently wait behind them, you lose a psych and gain a summit beta token. And these are nice. These let you do something kind of just whenever you need to do it, essentially.
All right. You know what? Let's get into these summit beta tokens. So I will be nice. I will be patient, and I will go down 1 psych.
Okay.
And I get to draw one of these. Now, this is kind of my personal secret kind of thing.
Yes. You can place it face up or face down. It's up to you. Or you can use it. It's up to you.
Okay, I will keep it face down for when
Okay.
it's needed. Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. Off belay.
All right. So simultaneously, we can do this. Do you have anything? I have
No,
this.
I don't.
I have these 3 techniques now that I have this this token. So they're all 3 balance symbols.
Nice.
So I have to discard this and I get a +2
Sure.
point token now for my area here.
Cool.
I don't have 4 cards yet in a column.
Same.
So then we all just flip these over and go into the re-rack phase. So starting with me,
Yep.
I can only draw 2 cards because of my climbing card.
Right.
Well, I'm going to start by drawing from the top
Ooh.
deck here. I need 1 more of this specific symbol.
You gotta draw.
I'm going to draw from the top. I must. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So that was my 2. So now it's
Sure.
over to you.
Okay, so I will take 1, 2, and 3. These ones. 1,
Interesting.
2,
And 3.
3. Yep,
There
exactly.
you go. All right. So I'm going to refill these.
Sure.
And this is going to get passed to you,
Okay,
by the way. You're going to go first
Nice.
this round. All right. So
Perfect. So we are back in the climbing phase. So I will not be resting. I am going to continue moving on, and I'm going to go to Bulldog Arette over here.
okay.
And let's just put my rope behind, signaling that I'm there. Okay, so we have
Well, that's a lot of assets needed.
yeah, yeah, yes. Okay, gear. Okay, we have a crack skill.
Yep.
We have 2 slab skills. So
2
we have
slabs.
1, 2. We have a face skill, which is going to be this one,
Nice.
and 2 psych, 1, 2. So I am
Impressive.
burnt out, but that's worth 4 points at the end of the game.
Yeah, good job.
So I did that, and I believe that is everything there. So now we have to draw a climbing card.
All right, good job. That was really impressive.
Thanks.
Okay, the sun beats down, however.
Okay.
So is it hot as heck today? If so, every player on a sunny pitch, which is just you, loses a water.
Oh.
So don't think you'll be choosing that.
Yeah.
Or is it chilly as heck today? Every player on a sunny pitch gains a psych.
What?
So-
So I can either choose to lose a water or give you 1 psych.
No. You can choose to lose a water or gain a psych. They're both sunny pitch tile.
Oh, they're both sunny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you feel better about that?
I do.
Yeah. So, in higher player
Right.
counts, several people are on sunny pitches or dark pitches, then you would, choose.
Right. Okay. So
Accordingly.
it's not. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So,
Well, I'll take a psych.
Yeah, I think so.
okay, that sounds good.
nice.
Cool.
Because it is chilly.
All right. So that is my turn. So off belay.
All right. So, to me, I'm going to go ahead and climb. I'm going to keep on going sideways. We're going to
Okay.
go this way to this corner pitch. I don't know if I'm earning enough points doing this. I'm just like tunnel vision towards my objectives.
Yeah, you're just
So-
kind of doing this thing.
I know.
Sideways.
We'll see what happens.
All right.
So for this pitch, I have to turn in 2 gears. Here's gear 1, gear 2, and then any other symbol. And it's unfortunate because these are 2 of the same technique symbols, or potentially, that I won't be able to use. You know what? In fact, I'm going to hold back one of these gears.
Are you risking
I'm
it?
going to risk it
Good for you.
because I like that card too much. So 1 gear. For that wild, I'm going to play a crack skill and I have to pay a water. And then I'm going to, and my psych token is actually here. I realize. Okay, so now I must risk it for that one gear symbol that I refuse to pay.
Good luck.
Thank you. I hope I don't have to lose any cards.
Oh, so you're gonna give me a psych and a card, I believe.
That is such a shame because I did all that work to try to avoid having to
me
spend
something.
one of these cards, and then now I'm doing it. So I'm gonna give you this card,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I have to spend a psych, and
And then I
Naveen
gain
gets to
one.
take it.
Perfect.
So I guess I deserve that. All right, so climbing card for me, please.
Yes.
Hopefully that gives me that psych back.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Okay, dropped a piece. You can either retrieve it and gain 1 gear card and lose 1 skill card. So
don't like that.
you take a gain, you take one of those, but you have to
Yes.
get rid of one of those. Or decide you don't need it, give 1 gear card to another player and draw an extra card during the re-rack phase.
Are you kidding me? I could technically do them both. I just don't want to.
Ooh.
All right. I'm going to give you this gear card.
Okay.
That's terrible.
But you do get to draw an extra card during the re-rack. So
Yeah.
instead of drawing 3, you draw 4, which is pretty nice.
That's okay.
Yep.
That's better than the alternative, I suppose.
Sure, yeah.
So, all right. That is the end of my turn. Now
Okay.
we're going to go into the follow phase.
Right.
I do not have symbols.
I do. So I have a couple different options here.
Okay.
Well, not a couple different options, but I have this strength or power symbol here. I'm going to reserve it and hold it back because I have 1, 2, 3 showing on these cards.
Okay.
So I'm just going to take it that way and then not spend this so that in the future I can maybe use it.
Yeah, smart.
So that goes there.
Good.
And then...
do you have 4 of any of these?
I believe I have 4 green now.
Nice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So these all get turned in. And now I have a permanent face skill.
Fantastic.
Very, very nice.
Now, this is optional. If you have 4 in the same column, you do not have to turn them in because we have limited spots for these earned assets.
Right.
You probably would want to earlier on in the game.
So I have 2 in each row now, and that's me.
So now we go and re-rack, starting with you. And we also didn't mention this, but another use for the portalage is on your turn, you can turn in 3 of the same kind of card to exchange for a different card.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a difficult exchange.
Kind of
but
pricey, yeah.
If you're in a pinch, it's available.
Well, what's nice about your Bionic Woman special ability is you can use that one card to kind of represent another card. So
yeah, that is not bad.
That's very nice. Okay, I'm going to pick up a gear card. That's 1. And I think I'm going to top deck it. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's me.
Done?
Yep.
All right. So, what do I have here? I need to rebuild what I lost.
Yep.
And there's only really one direction I can go from here. I'm going to go ahead and take a gear card.
Okay.
And then, so that's 1. I'm going to top deck 2, 3. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to take this one.
Nice.
For 4.
All right. Good luck. Did you
that
get
was a
what you
stressful
wanted?
pull. I got something that I'm satisfied with.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fair.
So first player token.
That's yours now. Yeah.
And now we climb again. Okay, so I only have one direction to go in.
Yeah, you have to go to that
put
roof.
myself in the corner. What am I doing? So I'm going up here to the roof and placing my rope down here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to make some combinations here.
Cool.
I need a gear card, so that's this, and it has a precision technique symbol.
Okay.
Then I need a face skill, which has the same symbol.
Sure.
And instead of the slab skill, I'm going to place a crack skill because
Nice.
of my ability.
That's good for
and
you.
so we all have three precision symbols right there.
That works really well for you because now you have 4 cards
Yes.
so in the next phase.
So I can earn an asset, which
Yeah.
is nice. And I have to spend 2 psych. So now I'm completely depleted of psych. Chances are I might have to rest next round, but we will climb that hill, a mountain, when we get there. So climbing card, please.
Okay. All right. So we have heinous rope drag. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Set up a 3-to-1 haul and pull with all your might. Lose 1 water and gain 1 of these power arm tokens.
Wow, that sounds really difficult to do in real life.
Okay. Or build a mid-pitch anchor. Lose 1 gear card and gain 1 psych.
Oh,
That's really good for you if you can.
yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I lose a gear card.
And that's really good for you because where you
And
are
a psych.
here, both require psych to get
Yes.
to go. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, off belay.
Okay, back to me. All right, so
belay.
I'm going to travel to the slab. It's closer to the heart over here, and I believe I can do this, or I have the ability to do it.
You have reached this row.
I have, yeah. So we'll deal with that at the end of my turn. And so I am going to be trying to do this. I think I might have to roll the die, though. So
Uh-oh, risking it.
yeah. Okay, so we're going to do this gear symbol, 1. Another gear symbol, 2. We have this. Oh, sorry, I'm putting these in the wrong spot.
Oh,
That makes
I didn't
sense.
even notice that.
It's because left to right. Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to like, oh no, I'm making mistakes. Okay, perfect. So that goes there. Green will go there, and then now I'm going to use my 1 psych to represent the red that
Okay.
I don't have. And then I'm going to risk it for the second red.
Oh.
there were no red
Wow.
slab skills when I went to go pick up cards.
You're getting creative with this.
Yeah.
Okay, good
Wish
luck.
me a check mark. Luck.
Give
check
me
mark.
2 cards.
Oh, I give you a psych and a card.
Perfect. I needed a psych.
So I lose a psych, and then which card do I want to give you? Where am I going next?
Something good.
The problem is I have no idea what these are going to be, so I have no idea what to give you.
I mean, you can always go this way. You don't have to go up there.
Well, that's 5 points. 5 points. There's access to some really cool things, so I just got to look at what my cards are. All right, since you gave me a gear card, I'll give you that gear card.
Thank you. A technique-less gear
Technique-less.
card.
I did use your technique gear card. I did. But
Okay.
that is me. So I was successful. It cost me some things, and so I need a climbing card.
All right, perfect. The Falcon Nest. You've reached the Falcon Nest.
Wow.
So which pitch has a short but difficult detour to avoid the nesting area? Add 1 skill token to any pitch. And so now, if since Naveen has to add one of these skill tokens to a pitch, it's going to require an additional asset to climb that specific pitch.
Oh, anywhere. Well,
a skill token, so not a gear. So which one would you like?
Right. I'm going to put it right on this flake right here.
Wow, mean. So if I want to climb this, I have to spend an additional slab skill.
Yeah.
All right. Terrible. But
I'm only doing that because you have one flake. The public objective is a flake. I'm nowhere near any flakes right now. Yeah. I think it's the right thing to do. Yeah.
It's a good move.
Yeah.
Okay, so follow phase. I do have 3 of these precision to key symbols.
Same. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so the 2-point tokens for us, please.
Oh, yes.
Wrong ball.
Wrong ball. There we go. 2
Thank
and 2.
You. And now I have 4 of these crack skills.
Okay, and I have 4 gear.
So can I have one of those?
What color? Purple?
Purple, yep.
Okay.
I have earned my first asset.
So you get purple, and then I have gear because I have 4 gear. So I will turn those in.
Nice.
These 4 go out. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Very good.
And then let me just kind of get a count. So I have 1 green, 2 purple, and 2 red.
Perfect.
Okay.
And so before we re-rack, we were actually supposed to do this before the follow phase.
Right.
We are going to flip over all of these cards.
This is important. This is important because my decisions, or the decisions, require knowledge of what's on these.
Of what's needed.
Yeah.
So these are going to be higher scoring tiles. Like this one's worth 5 points. It's worth 5 points, but they also require a lot more. They're higher up the mountain, so requires more skills to get there.
Sure.
And of course, the lovely summits, right? Okay, well there it is. So starting with me, I'm now going to draw my 3 cards to re-rack. What do I need?
Oh, wow.
All right, I'm going to take these 3. So a slab, one of each color, essentially. Okay. Or, maybe I should top deck the 3rd one. I'm going to top deck the 3rd one.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Oh, that was what I needed.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so now it's you.
Okay, I'm definitely going to take this gear.
Okay.
I will take this face skill. And gosh, I don't really like anything else. So I will take this crack skill. There we go.
All right. That was a vanilla crack skill, I think, right?
It was. Oh, look at that crack skill. Dang it.
Yeah, I should have top decked it.
Should have.
All right. So now you are first player.
Okay, cool.
We begin again. So we have three ropes out. We need four more
to go
before the game ends.
Okay, I am going to keep going. I'm not resting. So I'm trying. Okay,
yeah, you're scoring.
So I'm technically on this ledge, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to kind of walk along the ledge to this crack over here. It's called Bloody Fingers. It's not good. It requires 2 gear, so I have 1 permanent gear.
Well, don't forget to put your rope.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it requires 2 gear. I have 1 permanent.
Yep.
2 is this rope right here.
Okay.
Then 2 purple are required, or 2 crack skills. So I have these 2 crack skills. They're going to both go here.
Nice.
Requires 2 green face skills. I have 1 permanent, and then this one right here.
Wow.
So that is it. I am depleted of cards, but I successfully did that.
Yeah, you are rocking and rolling.
I'm going.
All right, ready for your climbing card? Okay, well, you did a wild traverse,
I did.
By the way. So do you clip a long runner to everything? So that would require you to put a gear card from your hand onto your board.
So I don't have any cards.
You can't do that.
I can't legally
so we're skipping that option. Or run it out to avoid rope drag. You gain a skill card, which is one of these 3 skills, not the gear, and lose a psych. So you have to do that. He's required to, because you can't do the other option.
And lose a psych?
Yep.
Monique, literally every single tile to go forward requires a psych.
Sounds like you're resting. You can also go back down the ledge. You don't have to keep going forward.
I also have this summit beta tile. So it says, Jesus Peace.
Oh.
Use this to avoid all consequences on a climbing card.
Nice.
So I think I just gain, but I don't lose.
I think so.
Okay.
So this goes to the bottom of the stack.
So I will not lose a psych, but I will gain a card.
That is my favorite summit beta token.
That is a pretty nice one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I will take a...
So you take it from the portalage, so you can choose which one you want.
So I get to draw these cards first, which is nice. So then I can kind of game it a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take this red card.
All right.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Slab skill for you?
Slab skill. Yep. Okay. That is my turn. So off belay.
Okay, so to me, Naveen made it more difficult, but we're going. So I'm going to climb onto this flake pitch, the Flakes of Wrath. And placing my rope there. So it's now going to require me to spend 1 of each color. So what I'm going to do is here is my red, the hand-foot match slab skill. Oops. And that has a balance technique token on it. For my purple one, here's my crack skill that is stemming technique.
Nice.
And for the green one, I'm going to replace it with another slab skill because of my Bionic Woman power.
Sure.
And it is the smear
Nice.
technique. So this also cost me a water and 2 psych. So I'm completely
you are
depleted. I'm just
You're mentally drained.
I'm very drained.
You have no water.
I've been climbing for a while, but I made it.
But you're successful.
So yeah, I'm successful, and I have some techniques that are lined up. So would you like to go ahead and read this climbing
Sure,
card,
absolutely. Splitter. Jam the whole way up. Gain 1 pain tolerance token and lose 1 water. So you have no water to lose.
Right.
Like, you can't do that.
Yep.
Or conserve your toes and find some nubs to use your feet. Gain a psych and lose a crack skill card.
Oh no. This stinks because
you have no water to
I
give
can't
up.
do this. And so this is going to force me to lose my crack skill card because I don't have one in my hand.
Right.
And be forced to lose this, which means I don't get that bonus points.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, I have no choice. So let's do it. Okay. And so I gain a psych.
You do gain a psych, though.
Man, I would have rather had the card.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's that. And that ends my turn. So follow phase. Do you have any combinations?
I think I do. So it is going to be this, the power.
Okay.
This power on this rope, and then my 1 token that I have here.
Oh, perfect.
So it's
you get 2 points for that. And now do you have 4 cards? I don't have 4 cards to turn in.
I do for my purple here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have a permanent crack skill.
Wonderful.
Which, thank you.
You're just learning things going up this mountain.
Up, and then this gear just flips down, and that is it.
Okay.
How about yourself?
No, I flipped everything over. I don't have enough to earn an asset at this point.
Okay.
So let's re-rack, starting with you.
Yep. So I'm going to take this purple,
okay,
this red, and then I will take this green. There we go.
Nice.
That's me.
All right. So what are you leaving me here with? 3 purple.
3
okay.
purple.
So what do I need? Well, you know what? I'm going to take all 3 cards from the top of the deck.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just kind of live within the veil of secrecy. So Naveen doesn't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're doing.
Okay. So I'm first player now.
Yes, you are.
And we begin again. I have 3. We each have 3.
We each have 3, yeah. We've been climbing.
Yeah, we've been climbing.
No
I
resting.
don't know if I can continue climbing this way. Yeah. I think I need a rest. You know what? I think I'm going to use this opportunity to rest.
Okay, take a little nap.
So yeah, I'm going to lay down my piece. I'm not going to draw a climbing card. Yeah. And at the end of the round, I can do 4 assets of my choice.
Yep.
So off belay.
Okay.
It's your turn.
All right. I think I can continue to advance. I think.
Oh my gosh.
So we're going to go to Dr. Rubo's Wild Ride here. And so this requires 2 purple. So I have 1 permanent.
Yep.
2. 1
stemming.
Yeah. Stemming, yeah. Okay. And then 1 green, which I have a permanent, and a water and a psych. So let's go ahead and do my water, my psych, and that was successful.
Nice.
So that's that.
Wow, good job.
Yeah, we have a climbing card now.
Oh yes, you are 1 crack pitch short of your objective for now. Oh, some smiling happening. So this is sewed it up. Do you back clean to retrieve some gear? Oops. And if you do so, you lose a water but gain a gear card.
Okay.
Or do you run it out to the top, which sounds incredibly difficult. You lose a gear card but gain a psych.
Oh,
so what combination of stuff are you willing to lose and gain?
Okay. I will lose a water to gain a gear card.
Okay.
So take this gear card.
So you back cleaned.
I did.
You retrieved some gear. Okay. Probably the safer option,
right.
Sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any...
I literally only played 1 card, so there's nothing else I can do, so I'm just going to go face down.
Okay, so then let's go straight into re-racking.
Sure.
So starting with me, I can now do, since I rested, I can do 4 assets of my choice. So I can do water, psych, and skill cards
from the portalage.
Or asset cards from there. So I'm going to draw 3 of these face skills.
Oh, I know where you're going.
No, you know nothing.
That's fine.
And I'm going to take a water.
Okay.
So those are my 4.
Some hydration.
So now it goes to you.
So I'm going to take this card. And then I'm not really happy with anything else I'm seeing, but I will take top decking.
Okay.
1.
Oh, there's more than 1.
And 2. There we go.
Okay. Nice. Are you happy? Satisfied?
No.
All right.
But it is what it is.
So now I'm worried. Naveen hasn't rested at all. So he has one rope fewer than I do, which means I'll probably be able to climb one fewer pitch. So we'll see. And then you get the first player token.
Cool, thank you.
So you get to begin the next round.
Okay, so I'm going to push on. I'm not going to rest. I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to move here to this flake. And it is the Fickle Finger of Fate. That is the name of that spot. And this requires 1 purple, 2 red, and 2 green.
Yep.
So my crack skill, I have it on the board here. 2 red, I will turn in these 2 red.
Okay.
Okay, they're going to go into the slab skill here. A green, or 2 greens, right? One is going to be here, and then 1 on that one right there.
Nice.
Okay, so that is everything that I needed. That was successful.
That's it, right?
That's it, yep.
Awesome. Good job. You are climbing.
Yes.
No breaks, no rests for Naveen. Let's bring him to a real mountain. That's next. I'm just kidding. Okay, ready? High exposure. Okay. Do you frantically place gear to calm your nerves? And so you would lose a gear card, but you would gain a psych.
Lose a gear card to gain a psych. Okay.
Or you can sprint up to the belay ledge. And so you gain 1 skill card and lose a water.
Well, I don't have water, so this option is pretty much it's told
so you have to
me.
lose a gear card.
This is a wild gear card.
That's a good
one. I know, yeah.
Okay, but you gain
But I gain a psych, which is interesting because with my particular power, I can use psych to get gear.
Yeah.
It can represent gear, so.
It's just kind of like a losing out on the technique.
It's just kind of like it's all strange, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yep, that's me. So off belay.
Okay, that is me. That's my cue.
That's your cue, yeah.
Okay, so I rested. I am now going to move, and I'm going to climb this ledge and go to this other flake, the scarlet begonias.
5 points.
Yeah, I had my eye on that one. So this is going to require me to spend a lot of things. So it needs a gear card. So that's this one, kind of just like a vanilla gear card. 3 face skills. So here are my 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And they're all different technique symbols, unfortunately. I know, it's unfortunate. And then I have my crack skill is an earned asset. Okay. And instead of a slab skill, I'm going to play another crack skill.
As your power.
As is my right.
Yes.
And it also costs a psych and a water. So I am again depleted.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's okay, you're managing.
That is a 5-point
It's a 5-pointer, yeah.
pitch. So that's me.
Not only that, that's your 3rd flake. 1, 2, 3. So you will be scoring this.
That was the
And
plan.
I don't see myself doing that. So that's good. Pretty good.
All right. So climbing card, please.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, wet rock. Nice.
Oh,
go up the seeping rock, gain 1 purple, which is, I believe, crack skill, and lose 1 psych, which I don't think you can do. Or drench your gear on the soggy ledges, lose a gear card, and gain a water.
I think I have
to
choose
that. You have to because you don't have
Yes.
psych, yeah.
All right, so here's my gear card.
Nice.
I'm going to lose that.
But you gain that water that you just talked about.
I gain a water. That's right. That's a little bit unfortunate. I kind of wanted that gear card, but...
Yeah.
Anywho, off belay. I'm done.
Okay.
I think we were missing the off belays on the second person.
On the second
turn.
active player,
so we will make sure to do that. Okay. Do you have any matching technique symbols?
No. I'm just going to flip everything down.
Neither do I. I do, however, have 4 of my face skills now. I have more than 4. And I also have 4 gear skills. We're reaching the end of the game, so I might as well do this now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So here's my 4 face skills. So can I have an asset, please?
For which one?
For the green, the face skill.
The green face skill.
As well as the gear.
And a gear. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I did too. I only have space for 1 more.
Okay.
Which is fine.
These are my 4 for the slab skill. So these are my 4. And so I get a red one.
Nice.
So now I have 1 of everything, which is kind of nice going into this next round.
Yeah, very nice.
That's that. And this is my hand.
You are first player. Would you care to re-rack?
Yeah. Ooh. All right. I'm going to top deck. Let's top deck 1.
Okay.
Let's top deck 2. And let's top deck 3.
Okay.
Come on.
So then what shall I take? I'm worried because you only have 1 rope left. This could potentially be the end of the game.
Yeah.
But you also don't have water.
I don't. And everything around me pretty much requires water.
Okay. I'm going to take this slab skill and then 2 from the top of the deck.
Okay.
Just so I can push my luck. It wasn't very good, but so first player token, please.
Yours.
All right, and so this is potentially the last round? We'll see. We'll see what Naveen does. So I'm going to climb because I really can't afford to not climb at this point. So I'm going to move over to this corner. It is the Don Juan wall.
Nice.
And this costs a lot of things here, but I do have these earned assets now. So
it costs one less of everything that you have, basically.
Yes, that's true.
2 gear and 1 purple only.
3 gears. So I'm gonna play these 2, and then that is the third gear.
The third gear, yeah.
It also requires a face skill. I think I'm gonna hold on to these. I'm gonna use this for the face skill.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use one of my this for one of the crack skills that are showing. And then for the second crack skill, I'm going to use my bionic woman ability and play a slab skill instead.
Nice.
Just so I get that third technique.
Nice. You picked up that card,
symbol.
huh? Yeah, nice.
Yes, precision. And that's that. So I successfully climbed this pitch.
Okay.
Would you care to read my climbing card?
Let's do it. Big Scary Roof. Find a bomber gem, gain 1 crack skill, and lose 1 water. Oh, you might have to do that.
No.
Or inch over the edge of tiny crimps, gain 1 face skill, and lose 1 crack skill.
Lose a crack skill?
So gain 1 green and lose 1 purple, or gain 1 purple and lose 1 water.
I don't want to lose my water is the problem.
I see which one you're going for.
You know what? I am going to lose my water.
Okay.
And gain the purple card. I'm going to gain a crack skill.
Cool.
Because I feel like even if Naveen rests now, I'll only have 1 last turn.
Sure.
And I might as well forgo.
Yeah,
I might as well go somewhere that doesn't require these resources.
Gotcha.
So that's me. Off belay. Belay.
I'm resting. So I'm going to lay myself down. I get to skip all that other stuff that Monique just did. And now we go into your follow phase.
Okay. And I actually have something to do now. I have these 3 that all have these are 2 wild of those symbols, and then this is the precision. So can I have the 2, please?
Yes, there we go.
And also, this is my 4th slab skill card.
Nice.
So I can now turn this in for my final asset. And now I have 1 of each type going into probably the final round.
Sure, yeah.
So that's good.
Okay, cool.
And so let's go ahead and re-rack. And I get to do this first. You're going to get to draw 4.
4 from the other board.
Where to go? Okay, I'm going to draw this gear card. I'm going to draw a face skill, and let's just draw from the top of the deck. So that's it. Let's move these down for you. And now you can go ahead and do your re-rack.
So I will take 2 water. 1, 2, and then I will take a gear. 3, and I will take another gear. Let's make it 4.
4. So 2 gears and 2 water.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, that's me.
All right, there you go.
All right.
I think this is the final round. So good luck.
Yeah, you're right. So I'm going to move over to this crack. What does that say? Abracadabra. Wow.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, abracadabra. Ooh, that is foreboding. Okay.
Let me put my rope down. How did I get there? There we go.
Very good.
Okay, so I am going to play. It requires 2 gear. So here's gear number 1. Gear number 2, I might as well put something out there. Even though I have this, I'll put that there.
Okay.
Just in case I can get some points.
Some symbols?
Yeah, some symbols. So that's 1, 2. And then we have purples. So 1 purple is there. There's 1 right there.
Yep.
And then red. So even though I have 1 here, I'm going to play a card to represent my slab skill.
Okay.
Okay. And then 2 water.
2 water.
I'm going to go 1, 2 on the water.
Nice.
So I was able to do that.
Fantastic.
That's me. Yep.
All right. Here is your final climbing card for the game. Prosthesis starts to slip. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
So, if this were to happen to you, would you keep movement small to stay in control?
Okay.
And so you would gain 1 precision token and lose a face skill card.
Okay.
Or ignore it and keep climbing with less reliable foot placements. Ooh, really risky. You gain a face skill card and lose a psych.
Well, I'll gain the precision. I'll discard this card.
Okay.
So.
There you go.
That's this one right here, right?
Yes.
Yep. All right, that's me. So off belay.
All right, final turn. And I cannot really go to anywhere great because I don't have any water or psych. I am just so drained. So I'm going to start coming back down the mountain, actually, through this ledge. And I'm going to go over here to the roof.
Yep.
Tyranny?
It's good.
And
if you can do this, this is a 5 points.
5-point pitch, yeah, because it's worth 4 points. And then it's
also
a sunny,
daytime,
yeah, a sunny side.
Yep.
So it requires 2 gear. gear cards. So here's my first one. My second one is my earned asset.
Sure.
2 crack skills. So this one, I can use my earned asset, and then I'll play this one
Okay.
as my second crack skill. And 3 face skills. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
So no matching symbols, unfortunately, but at least we made it because I was worried about
Points are
being
good,
one
yeah.
pitch short of Naveen.
Right. All right. So let's see if this influences anything else for you.
Please.
So we have Tetchy Face. Crimp till you bleed. Gain 1 pain tolerance token and lose a water, which
No!
you don't have.
That would have been awesome.
Oh, you needed water.
I needed that.
That would have given you 2 points, huh?
Ah.
Or bail and climb the Chaucy Gully. Gain 1 precision and lose 1 face skill.
Oh, I guess I can do that. I mean, I can't do the other one, so I have to do this.
Okay.
So that doesn't really matter.
And
too
so you
much
don't
to
have any
me.
in your hand, so you have to get rid of it from there?
Correct.
Okay.
I don't have
Well, at least
to
that one didn't have a symbol on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's not like it was really going to help anyway.
Right,
So,
right.
off belay! We are done with all of the climbing phases of the game. Can you do any of those matching?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
So we may not have mentioned this, so I do want to make sure we talk about this. Even though this card has multiple symbols on it, it cannot represent 2 symbols to
Yes, it can only belong to one set.
Exactly, yeah. So this one will represent the precision. Let's just say that. So we have 1 precision, 2 precision, 3. Even though I have these 2 power arms, this one cannot also then be on a power arm because I'm representing this as precision.
Exactly.
So for that reason, these get turned in and I get 2 points.
Nice.
Yep. How about yourself?
No, I don't have any matching symbols, and earned assets no longer matter.
Right.
So that's it. That is the end of the
That's
game,
the game,
actually.
yeah.
We don't go into re-racking because
Right.
there's no purpose to that. So now we're going to go into final scoring. Okay, so we have our score sheet.
Okay.
So we're going to go Mo.
Mo.
Mo and Nav.
Sounds good.
All right, so first things first, let's score our pitches. So
Sure.
should we just go with me first?
Yeah.
I guess. So all of the purple ropes.
So nobody crossed over. We took our own path, so there's no negating your ropes.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
In higher player counts, it's a lot more likely for you to cross paths and having less points, but we didn't do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16?
16
Plus 4?
plus 4, yeah.
20.
20.
Okay. And yourself?
Okay. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 plus 4. Wow, 20.
What? Okay. Let's do our point token. Let's do the objectives last.
Okay.
So I have 3.
I have 4 of them.
Oh, no.
So you have 6 points in point tokens. I have 8.
This is where it starts to
Spread.
widen. Nobody reached the summits. So we're just
No.
going to say
I had an option to,
big
but
X to those.
I did the math on it. I think the crack was better.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
So let's score the objectives now. Let's start with these shared ones. Did
Sure.
you climb 3 crack pitches?
I did. At the very end, I did. So I started off with 1, 2, 3. So I did it all in the head wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but 1, 2, 3. So I got 4 points.
So that's 4 for you. I did not do that.
Okay.
But I did do this one,
Right.
which is 3 flake pitches, which are the red ones. 1, 2, 3.
So you get your 4 points, yeah.
I get 4 points for that, which is nice. But we also get 1 point for each sunny pitch that we climbed. So I think,
Looks like you have 5 of them.
yeah, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4,
And then where you finished.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
5
5
points.
5 points. How about yourself?
Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well.
Oh, okay.
Keeping it tight.
Oh my gosh. Is it really going to come down to these +2 point tokens?
Well, we have our secret objectives also.
Did you meet yours?
Possibly.
Okay, so we have 2 of them. You can only score 1.
Right.
So I scored. Oh, did I? Oh, I scored the lesser
Oh.
scoring one. Oh no! So I chose this one, which is to climb 3 pitches that were established before 1970.
Oh, that's cool.
And so
They're
all
denoted by what?
Yeah, they're denoted by a kind of like a transparent square.
Sure.
So I did this one, and this one.
Oh, you did it right away.
I did it. Yeah, I did it
Yeah.
right in the beginning. That is why I chose to corner myself
Gotcha.
out
To
and
get
get
your
these smaller points.
Private
Yeah.
objective. Nice.
So that is 3 points.
Okay. Okay, I did the Rocky Mountain Tour. Climb 3 pitches in and around the Rocky Mountains. This is going to be worth 4 points. It's marked, tiles that are marked with a
Like a filled
shaded in triangle. So I think I did it. I did 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Right away.
Yeah. And how many points is that worth?
It's worth 4 points.
Okay, so Naveen definitely won. Let's find out by how much.
Sure.
All right, so final scores are in.
Okay.
Monique with 38 and Naveen with 41. 3-point difference. Good job. You were so stoked.
I was very stoked.
You won by 3.
So I've never gone rock climbing. Monique has gone rock climbing.
I've gone
before.
indoor rock climbing.
Hey, that's something.
It's not the same as this at all.
It's something.
Yeah.
Like people love doing that. So
it's a lot of fun. I can see why.
It's something that I've always wanted to do, but I don't know why we just haven't gone. Never gone. You've
really
done it.
fun. Yeah. I mean, indoor rock climbing is super fun, but this is a very different sport. I don't know if I would ever progress to the side of an actual mountain.
Going up a mountain. Yeah.
So anybody out there who does this, good, kudos to you.
Yeah.
I have friends who do it, and I'm always amazed.
I've seen videos of like free climbing, which is insane.
Yeah. That's very different as well. So this is interesting because it is a board game themed after rock climbing.
Yeah,
so
I don't think I've ever seen that before in a board game.
Yeah, it's made by rock climbers and by and it's everything is very thematically interwoven with that sport.
Yep.
So all the flavor text on the cards, all the pitch titles, if you're a rock climber, you'll understand this.
Sure, yeah.
A lot more than probably we will.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
Now, we did want to mention that this is a prototype copy of the game. Technically, it is a very high quality prototype. This pretty much looks like it.
It looks like it's
like
close to production, yeah.
Yeah. But yes, things could still technically be subject to change. And just so you know, these are the other climbers that at least our prototype copy came with. And like we were mentioning at the beginning of the video, they're double-sided.
Yep.
But what I wanted to point out is they're quite diverse.
Yeah.
So there's quite a selection of different options that you can choose from them, different abilities. They're asymmetric, and they are double-sided, and they're very different from front and back. So like I have the Bionic Woman on the opposite side is the Buff Boulderer.
I go from the overstoker to the dirtbag. Yeah.
That's funny. We also have the Crag Mama, who they have 2 kids, and they're just quite a selection of different climbers that you can choose.
So that is First Ascent. This is a game that's currently on Kickstarter right now. If you are interested in seeing more information about this game, there will be a link down in the description. And also, if you have any questions regarding the game, anything that you saw here or anything that you kind of could think about, please leave a question down below in the comments, and we will try to get back to you as soon as possible. And thank you all so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.